Hey everyone, it's Carrie. This is my second time filming this video, guys, because I realized I filmed it upside down with my phone flipping the other way. So we're gonna get right into it. This video is about my piercings and where they're at and that kind of stuff. I don't have any tattoos, so that cuts the video, that part of the video completely out. And I don't see myself realistically ever getting any. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna jump right into it. And this year over here, oh, and by the way, guys, I want to get into it before I get into the video. Do not pierce yourself if you don't know what you're doing. A lot of these piercings are self-done and that kind of stuff. And the last time I filmed this video was over 12 minutes long, so I don't like to make videos that long, so I'm trying to cut it down. This guy right here, guys, that has the hoop in, is actually my first ever piercing. This is mates on this side. These were not done at the same time, but we're going to talk about the other one, some of the other piercings, in a later video, like my retired piercings, we'll call it. This one, my brother took me to a place in the mall. Guys, first off, don't go to a place in the mall. The first one went in beautifully. Sorry, guys, my hand in the way. And my brother's Christmas present for me. He had had a steady job, and I wanted my ears pierced since I was 5, and I got them finally when I was 14. So it took me 9 years. It took me 9 years, guys, to get piercings. Excuse me, guys, there's something on my screen. I have to clean. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't mean to do that. So my brother went in, we had broken some law looking back on it, because I don't know how my brother was able to sign for me to get my ears pierced when both my parents were alive, who were my legal guardians. So we called my mother up. Both my parents said it was okay, so we went to the mall, and his wife went with us, and his fiance at the time, and we marked the ear and the time. They held my hand. I didn't feel anything go in this year, but when they did this one, I'm going to talk about that more in the next video. It had to be redone, so bottom line. Anyway, so that's the right ear, and this was Christmas time, so in January, we had to get the ear redone. And my father held my hand, he put this one, marked it, and pierced it. Beautiful blue stem earrings with a white center, like a flower, very cute. Was my first earring ever. Now, moving on to the second set, guys, this is where I stress, do not pierce yourself, and I want to add that disclaimer, do not blame me, guys. I'm sorry if my table looks like a mess. I'm actually in the middle of cleaning, and that's just how it looks. Now, that wipey box is actually like some costume jewelry and some hairbrush and stuff, and some of my alcohol wipes and my hair stuff, so please excuse that, guys. I'm sorry. This one over here, I did myself number 2. This is not my first number 2, this is my second number 2 piercing, so I pierced myself with the needle, and then tried to, I'm sorry, it was an earring. I didn't have a needle safety pin, but I did that later on, guys. We'll tell you something, my mother was not happy when she found out, so excuse my face, guys. I actually don't have any makeup on. And my mother was not happy about it, but whatever, she let me keep it because in fact I was 15. And later on, like September, October, I did this one the second year. It was like my second piercing. And I mean, the same thing, I did it myself in the earring and popped it right through. Well, guys, it was not even. I had to take over, so that's the second one. Like I said, 2 in each ear. And then March was my 16th birthday. I wanted a 3rd hole in one ear. So I had pierced my 4th one. I don't know if you guys can see my 4th one. It's actually really my 3rd in that ear. I pierced it. It looked really cute. I took an earring, sanitized it, took a safety pin, sanitized it, and shoved it right through my ear. Guys, I felt no pain, no nothing. Excuse me, guys, that's my bed wrist. It's sort of holding up. Anyway, and it was fine. It looked really good. It healed fine, and I really liked it. Anyway, by September, October, I realized again that it was just too much pain, so I decided to sanitize it, like the earring, just sanitize the safety pin, and push in a 4th one. Well, guys, same thing. No problem, just looked really cute, really elegant. One point at 4 in one ear, 2 in the other, so I got it even now, so I evened it up, and it did not work. Like, it did not go good, because I pierced it uneven, the other 2, and I just went about my life. I didn't even really notice they were not even, and I started getting a hanger for the top one, and at the time, my mother would never let me get that. She didn't like the piercings I had. My father was more laid back than my mother is, but neither one of my parents were really big on piercings. Actually, guys, neither one of my parents ever had or has piercings. Neither one of my parents ever has or had tattoos. But my brother does. My brother has the tattoos. I have the piercings. And I pierced my own ear myself here with the earring. I bought an earring behind my parents' back. I believe piercing Peroda. Sanitized it and just shanked it through my ear. And guys, it came out really good. Actually, guys, these are actually still pierced up here. These two and two up here. I just don't have earrings in them right now. And it was so cute. It looked so nice. Well, that was, like I said, like September. I'm sorry, guys. It couldn't have been. That was October with this one. Had to be like April or May-ish, because by June it was May. But somehow I remember it being September, but that was the second one, was October. Anyway, guys, I had decided that I wanted to get another one in this year. Well, guys, I went on a field trip to Maryland with my class for a day to the beach, and guess what? Oh, I'm sorry, guys, the beach. The beach was in 8th grade. This was in 12th, it was 11th, and my earring dropped out of my ear. I don't know how. I didn't notice it. My teacher didn't. Nobody noticed it. And I came back to Philadelphia, came back to my hometown, and I only had one earring that was not there, because like I said, I didn't have the earring in. My father comes to school to come pick me up, and he's like, "Where's your other earring? Your earring at the top. Where's the other one at the top one?" And the other ones were all in my ears. So I'm like, "What are you talking about, Daddy?" And he's like, "I knew that was a real piercing." And I was like, "Oh, no, you didn't." No. Anyway, when I was saving my birthday money for months, like 3 months in a row, guys, so I decided to go have my ear properly pierced, because my dad didn't want the earring. You know, the earring didn't want the earring, the piercing and clothes. So my dad took me into Walmart. Guys, big mistake. Walmart, from further, I don't know this from my own knowledge, so please don't take this from me, guys, does not have proper knowledge to pierce people. But they marked ears, they go in there and took the gun, and they marked it in a, it was sore for love. My dad walked around Walmart, we had good fun. It was very nice. I bought a necklace and earrings. I thought Winnie the Pooh, which I love Winnie the Pooh, guys, but so that was that piercing. And then this one here, I just pierced myself in October. Let's see where it is. Well, guys, that one turned out perfectly fine. I pierced it myself. We turned out perfectly fine. And, you know, so I did the other ear. Actually, I went and got it done at a nail, salon, guys. Never go to a nail salon. And I found out the ones that had an issue were all uneven. So I had them redone in a nail salon. Well, guys, they were uneven again. So I just kept them two and took these two out. Guys, by this point, I'm 18 by this point. Well, actually, now I'm 26, but at the time I was 18. And I said, okay, I'm just taking them away. I can let them all heal up. Anyway, my friends at the time, her mother was starting to hate piercings. Like, she didn't even let me have even one earring at the time. She was being very controlling. So I was like, you know, I don't want to rock the boat with my friends. Like, guys, never be afraid to rock the boat. But I was afraid to rock the boat, so I took out all my earrings. And I see them eventually to stop wearing earrings altogether. When they went back in, like 2 of them up here. I didn't have this one back in because this one had closed up at that time. And my 3rd and 4th had closed, and some of these one of these had closed up here had to be pierced through. But anyway, what came out fun, I just couldn't get 3, 4, or 5 back in. Well, guys, this is where I got intelligent. I researched piercing places. I found a place called Way Up, and I went in, and they marked it. They did number 3 in this ear. I'm trying to zoom in because I have a small earring in it. And they marked it, pierced it perfectly fine. I bought the set of earrings when I wanted both ears. And guys, it came out wonderful. That was in November. So 5 months later, I went back to get my 4th one redone, and perfect, no problems, guys. My best friend actually went with me to get number 5. So in August of that year, which was this time last year, guys, my best friend and I had went in, and we'd gotten this one in this year, and then I got this one. Oh, I did. She didn't get any, but you know, no, you're to finish them off. So at that point, the ears were finished, and I figured this is my original spot for my piercing, and I poked the earring back in it, guys, and it didn't hurt or anything else. Well, there are my piercings I currently have in, guys. So I was 14 when I got this one, 18 when I got this one, 24 when I got this one, 25 I got this one, 26 when I did this one. I got these at 17 and 18. On this side I was 14, 15, 16, and this one here, these are 16, you guys can even say I was 25 when I got this one, and 18 extension. By the way, guys, you guys can see I have a scar. Well, that's going to be another video. It's about my retired piercings, guys. That's going to be a very long video. So we're just going to jump into it. Okay, guys. Bye. Saying bye. Love you.